right, thanks so much, Alan. Well, joining us, we have Charlie here from the Gladys Porter Zoo, and he wants everybody out there to meet this Texas tortoise. I don't know her name, but you told me she was a female. So.
Yes, she's a female. I know moved back in December. I brought another Texas tortoise, and it was a male, and it was a little bit bigger. But this female, she's part of one of the 3 Texas tortoises that we have in the education department. And you kind of notice when you first look at her about her shell. You kind of commented a little bit earlier that it's a little bit raised. So so that's not normal for Texas tortoises. When we got her, her shell was already like that, and that's just a sign of her being overfed. So it's supposed to be a little bit more smooth.
I don't know if we can get a close up of her shell, so you can see
a little bit, and then move her forward. There we go. And so at the zoo, so they need a specific diet. So naturally, they're from this area, and they're probably very commonly seen when they're trying to cross the road. And people see them. So and people want to feed them as much as they possible, but you know, our climate, our the land here and the plant vegetation, it's not as lush as some other areas, so they're especially adapted to eat, you know, little by little. And like Galapagos tortoises, they don't eat a whole lot. They just eat slow and steady, and that's why they have these longer lifespans. So at the zoo, we have to make sure that our tortoises are on a very specific diet because they can be overfed. And we have a lot of tortoises, like Galapagos tortoise. We have a lot of breeding programs, radiated tortoises that I've brought before, that they're on. We keep them for a certain amount of time to get them out of that juvenile stage, and then they go off to other zoos or other organizations throughout the world. So because they want us to make sure they're fed properly.
So the Texas tortoise is very important. Now, I was reading up, they are a threatened species. What's the difference between being threatened and endangered?
So endangered is that it's more extreme. There's less of the population. Threatened is that they're threatened to become endangered. So they still are it's still very urgent in that matter because they need to be protected. So other endangered species are like a giraffe that they're very, very close to extinction. So but no, they are threatened.
We still need to take care of them.
We still need to take care of them. They are protected by Texas law. So it is illegal to possess them, keep them as pets or anything. So the best thing to do is just to leave them alone because they really know what they're doing. Of course, if you see it in the middle of the road, you know, I didn't say this, but you know, you can move it.
But leave them alone.
But, you know, make sure you're safe and make sure it's safe. But other than that, just leave them alone. Let them go out throughout their day.
And you've got a busy day planned next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Kids
So
Appreciation Day.
the 3rd. We have Kids Appreciation Day coming up. So it's August 3rd from 12 to 4. It's a great event. It's a back-to-school event. We have so many giveaways. We have school supplies. We have little bikes that we're going to give away at a raffle at the very end. And of course, you can check out our website at gpz.org or our Facebook for more information. And also, you can find locations at HEB, Metro, McDonald's, and Tropical Smoothies and Russo's, and you can get coupons to go in free to the zoo for a free child coupon.
Sounds good. That's happening next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yes.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we're going to be right back.